be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man, suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy?
Tonight, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
It is a brisk night in the Midwest as we bring you football from Paul Brown Stadium in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 8 catches, 87 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is number 1 rated.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Devin Bush in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to go down again. Javon Hargrave. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. So the Steelers now in great shape to begin their initial possession. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
You know what I did in pregame? I made sure I touched him as he went by. I want a little bit of what he's got.
The golden arm from last week.
Oh, how much fun was that to watch that game tape, all right? The number of touchdowns, how many was that, 5 last week?
Yeah.
But 0 interceptions. So you think he's due to throw a pick, but I'm betting that he continues to streak in this game.
At the 43-yard line.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Cameron Hayward able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 21 yards away. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground. But that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
on the ground. This is Joe Mixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. And he's giving nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Cameron Hayward in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Airing one out for Boyd. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
To kick off.
Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. D.D. Westbrook, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off, because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. And he works free. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 34 yards there and a first down. What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can break tackles and turn them into big runs, and that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that? Contact balance. The ability to go through trash, come out the other side, avoid and run through contact, and keep your balance.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Patrick on the coverage.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Boswell for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say, I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Boyd. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now a signal and a timeout call. As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
The 31-yard line.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. So we have come to halftime. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Bengals 14.
Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
39-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DJ Reader in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
It's second down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Extra point now by Boswell. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
That's good.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
6-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and...
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They begin the drive with McFarland. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
The Steeler ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, here's McFarland. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st.
They're on the tackle.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Tackled at the 27.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and a yard.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Number 22.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line.
That's the end of the
Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The tackle made by Jesse.
Again, McFarland. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and goal.
They'll run with McFarland. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar, though.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There he goes, right side. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there for the Bengals. 62 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards on the play. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd.
McFarland once more. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Anthony McFarland with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Number 1.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Again, it's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. To the air again, Burrow. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start with McFarland. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Steelers.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect. Incomplete. That stops the clock with 3 seconds left, so probably one final play here in the second quarter, barring a penalty. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let it go again. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.